Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So I've been mulling around the idea of building a diorama for some of my kits. Making it easy to do when you do pictures of them, have kind of a diorama. And through some research, I found this 1/24 scale Joe's Power Plus service station from MRC and Academy. So I contacted MRC and they were kind enough to send this over for a review. So we're going to check out this. It's kind of more of like an older version gas station for maybe older kits, which I do have a couple of. But I thought this would be kind of a fun, at least base for a potential upgraded diorama. Or I can use it, keep it as the old style here and use it for older kits, which is what I may end up doing anyway. So we're going to be checking out this today. We're going to go through the box and see what is inside. So this is Joe's, as I said before, it's Joe's Power Plus service station. It does come with some accessories, comes with a building, comes with some gas stations. Kind of hard to see on the side here, but gasoline pumps. You got the creeper, floor jack, air compressor, wrench, battery, oil rack, gas can. It has the elevated sign, and then there's kind of the look of the entire thing. And I guess you could decorate it differently if you really wanted to kind of go outside the box. Outside the box, get it? And this is part number 15122. The other side of the box has your skill index level, your skill level, your paint index, all the paint you're going to need, and then if you're using testers, Revell, Vallejo, the color index numbers. And then a little bit of information here on the kit itself. Nothing on the back, right? Nothing on the back. All right, so let's get this kit open and see what comes inside. Let's get this kit open. The vacuum seal box. All right, as you'd expect, everything is white. The picture showed mostly a white building. So it's nice that everything's in white, so that way you can color it however you want to color it and not really worry too much about having to primer, even though most of the time you will. Okay, so we're going to move this. We're going to move it off, actually. And then we'll bring back each box by itself. However, we are going to add this so you can see the parts a little bit better. All right. In this first parts bag, thought maybe it had a flip over sleeve. This looks like a lot of the accessories. We have, it appears to be the base of the sign and then your two sign halves. Maybe an engine hoist here, the pole for the sign. These might be, these look like the oil cans. They showed some oil cans in the photos. These might be larger ones there. This next piece is going to be, I don't know, but these look like they could be building structure. Some more individual smaller pieces here. And I know some of this stuff is not going to be easily identifiable just yet, not until we get to the manual. At least you'll get an idea of what the kit comes with. And here's some things we recognize. Yay. The drum. Looks like the air compressor, parts for the air compressor, oil can, battery, some other little miscellaneous pieces here. I don't know what these are here, but they look like they're side panels of something. Maybe the side panels of the gas pumps. Yeah, it looks like the pump handle goes right in there. Cool. Oh, here we go. Here's the rest of the pump. So you got the front and back and other side of the pump, and then so front, side, other side, and then like the back of the pump. So we got here. Got the, looks like that could be potentially be the pump handle there. Maybe the part there for the jack halves. Cool, interesting. Okay. I'm gonna guess that this is the building. Just using my sleuthing skills. And, wow, okay. Let's go ahead and just make it easier here. So this is the building itself. You have the, looks like maybe the front door, or the front panel, main window, front door. One of the back panels or side panels. Back panel, side panel. I don't know if it's 4 walls. I only see 3. So it could only be 3 walls. Maybe this is the garage door. I'm not entirely sure how it goes together. We'll look at the instructions, but maybe the garage door goes here. And this actually looks like the base for the pumps. So, nice. Those are big. We're going to put it back here. Here is, okay, so this looks like all the windows as well as the garage door. Maybe this is for the lighting on the roof. Side panels maybe. This is all one piece here. So again, not 100% sure what all these go to yet, but we will when we get the instruction manual. And one more glass piece here. These must be for the picture windows and the side of that there, picture windows. And smaller windows for maybe some other areas. Okay. And then finally, I'm not going to go ahead and take this out, but here's the base for the whole thing. This is going to be the base. The building's going to sit on, probably the building's going to sit in this whole space here. Then you're going to have the gas pumps out here and your sign. This is a pretty good footprint. You could probably put a model kit in there being worked on. It does look like from this here, maybe that goes in there. You could separate this probably in half. Make this the garage and actually build some, like a small office area in here. Maybe a machine shop in the back. So you could do quite a bit on this platform. It's not too bad. The car will definitely fit. There without a problem. So yeah, can actually do quite a bit with this. It's kind of cool. It's a lot better than having to make everything. It just kind of comes as one nice setup. I'm going to move this back off. Okay, and then we have the instructions. A little bit of artwork there on the service station. Your paint codes again. So that's a 7. So 1. All right. So it has us starting off with building, I guess, some of the interior parts, some of the accessories. Oh, assembly of the hydraulic lift. So there's your hydraulic lift there. And then assembly of your air compressor. I see hose. Oh, there's actually hose. We'll get to that in a second. Instead of a stiff plastic, you get kind of actual metal or plastic hosing. That's kind of cool. So there's your air compressor, water can, creeper, battery. Oh, there's those A-frame type of things. That's for the oil can rack. Cool. Oh, so there's different sizes of oil cans. And the gallon drum with the hoses, floor jack, gasoline pump sign. Oh, gasoline pumps and sign. So there's your gasoline pumps with the hose. So you got like a free flow hose, kind of cool. Then your sign with the lights on top. That's what those little pieces were. The sign itself, and then the building. So you have your walls, your windows. So it is 4 walls. And you can put all the parts inside. That hole is in here. That's for your assembled floor jack or floor lift. That says placement of equipment, but I'm assuming you can probably put it however you want. Oh yeah, location of the equipment is up to you to place wherever you desire. And then your parts trees. Okay, a couple more parts. We have some paperwork here. Kind of some guideline for beginners, how to cut the parts off the tree, trimming, check with part list before unsealing. Replace and return not guaranteed when plastic is unsealed. So check your parts trees, make sure everything's on there before you pull them out of the bags. We did not do that, but most of the time I haven't really had any kits where you've needed to worry about that. Before assembly process, some more warning paperwork. Probably be careful of tools before cutting parts off the blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then finally, here is your decal sheet and hosing. Wow, I didn't see this somewhere. That's interesting. So they give you a little thing of wire here, probably to kind of wire stuff up. Your long length of rubber hosing. That's really cool. And then the decal sheet. Joe's gas, all the oil cans. So if you wanted to do this as maybe a more current, you could use these as a template to make your own stickers. Kind of have an idea with the Joe's Power Plus. I was thinking maybe adding another piece of styrene to put this on, and then lightly tack it with double-sided tape to the building. And if I wanted to change it out, I could pull this off and put another one on with a different livery. Looks like you'd have to do that with all of these, but if you knew somebody who could print stickers, you could reprint all of these with something different, which would be kind of cool. Make up your own power station. All right. Well, there you have it. Everything that comes in Joe's Power Plus Service Station model kit.